Hello guys, and welcome back to the cave. I am the Bearded Padawan. And as I told you in my last video with the defensive crate set, I was expecting quite a few packages to finally be coming in. So even though a lot of the packages are getting here around the same time, I'm going to be spreading out the unboxing videos so it's not just one giant 30 to 40 minute video. But a package has come early. So we're going to open it up together and see what it is. First off, I have to get a pair of scissors because it's still in the packaging and I want to open up what's inside as well. So we've got this delightful Amazon mailer that looks a little shredded because they ended up stuffing it in my mailbox, despite the fact it says on here for the carrier to just leave if no response. They really could have just left it on my doorstep, but they folded it and shoved it in the mailbox. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's inside. And thankfully, it's not a collectible that I need the box for, per se, so it's not Funko, I can tell you that. Realistically, if I shook the bag, you'd know what it was. Oh, yeah. You're not ready to see what's in here. Box is a little creased, but that is A-okay by me. I have in my hands, finally, the Ahch-to Island Training set. I have been waiting for this for so long. This set retails for $30. Amazon had pre-orders up for it, and I got free standard shipping, and it even came a day early. This is the only Last Jedi set currently to feature an old Luke Skywalker, which everyone's been waiting for and wanting to get their hands on. It comes with a new figure of Rey, as well as a Porg, which this is the cheapest set you can get the Porg in, unless you go and buy that $800 Millennium Falcon, which comes with two of them. Looking at the play features of this on other YouTube reviews, it looks like it's going to be a really sweet set. The box just looks fantastic. You can get a better look at it there. Here's the back. So, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to open this thing up and build it, and we'll see you right back in a little bit. So I figured I'd film a little bit while I was building so we could chat a little bit just about the Last Jedi products. This is actually a really fun build so far. I'll do close-ups of these so you can see them better, but the first thing I built was a Porg, which was sweet. It's been kind of hilarious, you know, ever since the movie came out. How many people had their expectations and theories thrown out the window. So at this point I'm getting a lot of troll comments of like, that's a great product for a meh movie, but I have yet to have someone, you know, successfully guilt trip me into not liking the movie. There are a few kind of cheesy moments, but when hasn't that been in Star Wars? I had a kid who, you know, tried to whine about how he thought the movie turned out, and I won't post screenshots because I am, you know, above that enough that I'm telling this story but not giving away who or details. But for every point that he made, I very easily counter-argued the things he was complaining about. So while he would give like one or two sentences on something he didn't like, I would come back with a whole huge paragraph per thing that he had qualms with. And, you know, he still doesn't want to like the movie, and that's fine. You're just a really poor fan and a bad moviegoer if you weren't going to accept certain things. And, I mean, I'm certainly no genius, but I did go to college to learn how to analyze films, and I am okay with, you know, reading comics or material that's outside of the movies, which this person complained that he shouldn't have to read or anything other than just watching the movies. And again, it's just being lazy. Like, and I mean, if you don't want to, you know, read the entire series, you can always just go online and look up like a short, you know, Cliff Notes version of stuff. But to call it a bad movie strictly because your expectations weren't met was kind of silly. A lot of my theories, if not all of them, were completely destroyed. So yeah, that's just a little tangent of something that I find very silly amongst some of the crazy quote-unquote fans. I just broke Luke's hut, which accurate to the movie. Yeah, that's just been something on my mind. So if you are one of those people that just has to come onto my channel or my posts with... There was even a guy that I eventually had to, you know, block from my YouTube channel because anything, whether it was Funko or Lego or Star Wars, would just complain. And it baffles me. If you're not going to like the series, why are you on a YouTube channel that primarily talks about it? But, you know, if you think you're being witty coming on to the channel or my social media posts and being negative like that, just don't. Because this is a space for people to enjoy it. If you would like to talk about your critiques of any of the movies for that matter, I have always stated, and it still holds true, that you may feel free to slide in the DMs and we'll talk about that. I'd love to do that. I enjoy discussing and debating the lore, but that's just a little thing. Like, I don't want this place to be a war zone of comments. You know, publicly posting and trashing it is definitely not the way to sway my mind. My dog just walked into the room. Hi, Kiki. You want to come say hi? Kiki came downstairs scrounging for food, but there isn't any, is there? No. You want to go back up to Mama? You do. Say bye, Kiki. So it didn't take me too long to build this set. It clocks in at 241 pieces. And you know, probably around 10 of those pieces, 10, 12 or so, went towards the minifigures. So we'll start with the minifigures. The first one we built is a teeny tiny Porg. It's created from, you know, just standard bricks, and then it's got a headpiece very similar to the BB-8 minifigure. Just looks absolutely adorable in Lego form. Then we've got Rey, who has her outfit from the end of Force Awakens on. Comes with the Skywalker lightsaber as well as her staff. The figure just looks absolutely great. The big figure of this set, obviously, is old Luke Skywalker. Looks absolutely incredible. The robes look great. He has a really cool staff. You can see he has his robotic hand. The cape is made out of really nice cloth material, extremely soft. I love that LEGO's been using this material for a lot of cape pieces instead of the traditional plastic they use. The face on this figure is incredible. Both figures do have reverse faces, which if you really want to see that, I'll cover that in another video if you'd like, or if you just want to DM me, I can show you. On to the central build. This was built in 3 parts: the main hut, the fire pit area, and then the training area. We'll cover the hut first. As you can see, there's a nice cloth piece for the doorway. The bricks have really nice stickers on them to give it that old stone look. There inside is a fold-down bed, a pack area where a piece of fish is, a little eating area with a like torch or whatever. Just a really nice little build, and probably my favorite feature of this, if you've seen the movie, spoilers, when Rey and Kylo have their first, like, Force encounter talking to each other, she draws her blaster and tries to shoot him, where she actually knocks out the wall of the hut she's in, which is one of the features. So if you push this little thing here, it goes and knocks that over. So that's a really cool little play feature. On the outside of the hut, nothing too wild. There's a little fire pit. Just the use of different shades of green on this set is great. You've got dark greens, the standard greens. And then we get over to the training spot, which has a rotating platform to put Rey on for when she slices the rock in half. They do have a rock here that has a really cool little crystal inside, which I think is a nice touch. But overall, you know, for the price, $30, with the minifigures you get and this nice little build, it's a really nice set. Definitely one of the harder sets to find. I just got lucky enough that Amazon did an online pre-order and it arrived in quick and amazing condition. Definitely one of my favorite Last Jedi sets, just because of Luke and the Porg. But let me know in the comments what LEGO sets have caught your eye and which ones are you hoping that we might potentially see in the future. If you like what you've seen in this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I've got plenty of new content coming your way. We'll see you right back here next time with The Bearded Padawan.